The average dishwasher now dies in under 5 years. I've spent decades pulling these machines apart, and I can tell you exactly why. They were never built to be fixed. But 5 brands still are. I'm counting down the only dishwashers I'd spend my own money on, ranked by real-world durability and repairability. Number 5 is a German machine, factory tested to last 20 years. In 5th place, Miele's Classic Plus and G7000 series set a standard for what a real dishwasher should be. These machines are built in Germany, and every single unit is factory tested to survive 2 decades of daily use. No marketing fluff, just a 20-year accelerated life test, certified by TÜV. That means the motor, pump, spray arms, and all the moving parts are run through the equivalent of 150 cycles a day, year after year, until the numbers prove out. In my line of work, you almost never see a Miele on a repair ticket before the 10th year. When you do, it is usually a cracked door seal or a worn pump O-ring, both parts that are stocked and covered by a full 10-year OEM guarantee. Miele's part support is no afterthought. They promise to keep every mechanical component available for at least a decade, and most repairs run between $35 and $55 a year when averaged out over the service life. The upfront cost is high. Expect to pay $1,000 to $2,000 for a Classic Plus, and up to $3,500 for a loaded G7000. But here's the hard math. Over 20 years, the total cost of ownership lands around $2,700 to $4,100, including repairs. That is less than buying 3 disposable $600 machines that each die after 5 years, not to mention the hassle and landfill waste. Miele's design is all about serviceability, separate pump and motor assemblies, standard fasteners, and a parts network that actually honors the promise of long-term support. The only reason this brand sits at number 5 is the price. For most families, it is a stretch. But if you want a dishwasher that is proven, not just promised, to last 2 decades, this is the engineering gold standard. Every repairman I know respects what Miele builds, even if most of us cannot justify the cost for our own homes. It is the machine that makes the rest of the industry look disposable. In 4th place, Bosch's 300 and 500 series dishwashers, built in New Bern, North Carolina, stand out as the only mainstream premium machines that repairmen still trust to run a decade or longer without turning into a money pit. The difference starts with the label on the back panel, "Made in USA." That is not a sticker for marketing. It is your proof that the tub, motor, and control board were all assembled, tested, and welded here, not shipped over in a crate from Europe or Asia like the cheaper 100 series. For technicians, that badge means tighter welding on the stainless tub, better motor endurance, and most importantly, no spot-welded plastic liners that crack and leak after a few years. Bosch's US-built models use a condensation drying system instead of a heating element, which cuts down on warped plastics and blown fuses. The stainless tub comes with a lifetime warranty against rust or leaks, and the electronics get 5 years of coverage. Rare honesty in an industry that usually gives you 1 year and a prayer. In the field, these dishwashers average 10 to 12 years before they need anything more than a pump or latch. And the most common repair, a worn pump, runs under $300, with parts shipping in 2 days from Bosch's Memphis hub. That is a far cry from the 100 series, where you wait a week for overseas parts and pay double for the privilege. The price band lands between $700 and $1,100, depending on the features. That is not cheap, but when you factor in the lifespan and the cost of 3 disposable machines over the same period, the math works out in your favor. The catch is the integrated motor pump unit means if either fails, you are replacing both, which bumps up repair costs compared to truly modular designs. Still, for buyers who want a premium machine without the boutique price tag and who know to check the rear label for New Bern, North Carolina, the 300 and 500 series are the only Bosch models worth your money. Every repairman I know will tell you the same. Buy the US-built Bosch or do not bother. Speed Queen's commercial under-counter dishwasher is built for the demands of a restaurant, yet it has quietly become the gold standard for anyone who wants a machine that simply will not quit at home. This is not a dressed-up residential model. It is a true commercial unit engineered to run over 10,000 cycles before needing major service. At 2 loads a day, that is 25 to 30 years of reliable use, far beyond what most home dishwashers can claim. The design is all about longevity. Instead of a direct drive system, Speed Queen uses a belt-driven motor, keeping the motor and cast iron pump separate. If one fails, you replace just that part with no need to scrap the whole assembly. The pump, forged from solid iron, shrugs off harsh chemicals and high heat that destroy consumer models in a few years. Every major component is modular and bolted in place, so repairs are straightforward. There are no sealed electronics or proprietary connectors, just honest mechanics. Even the control board runs open source firmware, so it can be reflashed or replaced without dealer intervention. Field data tells the story. Commercial service shops see less than 1 failure per 100 units each year, with most issues coming down to a worn belt or a pump seal. Quick and inexpensive fixes. Parts are regularly in stock thanks to the same distributors that supply laundromats and cafeterias. Labor is minimal, with most repairs completed in under an hour. The trade-off is price and size. Expect to pay $1,500 to $3,000 and check your cabinet clearances. But for those who want a dishwasher that outlasts the rest, Speed Queen's commercial line is in a class of its own. In the second place, Whirlpool's legacy builds and the current WD-730 PAHS and WDT-750 SAHS models stand as rare exceptions in a sea of disposable machines. For anyone who can't stomach the price of boutique brands but refuses to gamble on 5-year throwaways, these are the workhorses technicians still quietly recommend to their own families. The story starts before 2010 when Whirlpool's direct drive motor and stainless steel tub were the backbone of American kitchens. Those older units, easy to spot by their serial numbers and metal interiors, were built for a decade or more of daily abuse. The pump, the fan dry system, even the door latch could be swapped out with a Phillips screwdriver and a little patience. Parts are everywhere, with most repairs running $70 to $110 a year, and the average service life stretching to 11 years according to Consumer Reports and field data. But then came the plastic tub era, a cost-cutting move between 2008 and 2011 that nearly torched the brand's reputation. Tub leaks soared, repair calls doubled, and technicians started steering customers elsewhere. Thankfully, Whirlpool reversed course after 2015, bringing back the stainless tub in models like the WDT-730 PAHZs and WDT-750 SAHZs. These machines restored the direct drive pump, added a fan dry system that actively pulls moisture out, cutting down on corrosion and electrical failures, and kept the price in the $500 to $700 range. For mainstream buyers, that's as close as you'll get to a buy-for-life dishwasher without stepping into commercial territory. The real secret is serviceability. The direct drive pump and fan dry assembly are modular, not glued or sealed, so a failed part does not mean a new machine. Parts are still in every distributor's inventory, and most repairs can be finished in under 2 hours. It is not as overbuilt as the top pick, but for the money, these are the last mainstream models that still respect your wallet and your time. If you are shopping today, look for those model numbers, check for the stainless tub, and do not get fooled by the badge alone. This is the exception that proves the rule. Whirlpool's best days are not gone, but you have to know exactly where to look. Maytag's MDB 8989 and MDB 7959 dishwashers are the models technicians trust in their own homes. 71% of repair professionals report owning one of these, a level of confidence unmatched by any competitor. The MDB 8989 offers a genuine third rack, increasing usable space by 30%, a real advantage for families who run daily loads. The MDB 7959 features dual power filtration, catching everything from pasta to coffee grounds before they can cause trouble. Both models run on the strongest direct drive motor available, proven to last through more than 20 years of daily cycles. The stainless steel tub carries a 10-year warranty, and every major part is modular, no glue, no proprietary fasteners, just standard connectors. When repairs are needed, the most common fixes, pump, inlet valve, door latch, rarely exceed $350, and a replacement pump costs around $150. Parts are always available, keeping downtime to a minimum. Over 2 decades, annual repair costs average between $80 and $120. With a street price between $700 and $900, these Maytags end up costing less to own long-term than cycling through multiple budget machines. The design is straightforward, real stainless, modular components, and firmware that isn't locked down. Technicians choose these models because they know they can keep them running with off-the-shelf parts and basic tools. Look for the 10-year tub warranty, third rack, or dual filtration badge, and expect quiet, reliable performance for 20 years or more. These are the machines built to outlast trends and planned obsolescence. Across these 5 one-fact stands, real dishwashers are built to be repaired, not replaced. In an industry pushing flimsy machines that die young, lasting quality means heavy pumps, steel tubs, and parts you can still buy. The real savings? 1 solid dishwasher instead of 3 throwaways. Choose wisely.